XML syntax is a little more strict than what you might be used to if you're used to working with HTML. So let's cover the basic rules of XML syntax here. First, XML documents must have a single root tag. They have to have one, it's required. And if you remember back to the business card example, the business card tag was the root tag in that particular document. XML documents must also be what's called well-formed. In other words, there are certain syntax rules that XML documents have to meet. The first one is that empty tags have to be closed with a slash before the closing angle bracket. Now, this is different from HTML, for example, where image tags are empty, but they don't have that trailing slash. And the reason is because the browser knows what HTML is, it knows there's a tag called image, and it knows that it's empty. XML, however, remember, you get to make up your own tags. And the program that's parsing the XML may not know what your tag is. So you have to indicate that a particular tag is empty by including that trailing slash there before the closing angle bracket. Attribute values also can't be what's called minimized. And you typically see this, for example, when you're working with select lists in HTML. On option tags, you can just simply put the word selected as an attribute with no value, and the select list will show up in the web browser with that option selected. Now, in XML, again, there's no way for the XML program to know whether your attribute is standalone or not. So the way that you get around this is by putting the name of the attribute and then equal to the name of the attribute as the value. Attribute values also have to be inside of quotes, either single or double. Now, in HTML, you can get away with just putting attribute equals value, but XML, that doesn't fly. You have to put the values inside quotes. And then finally, tags have to be properly nested inside of each other. In the old days, browsers let you get away with this because they could basically figure out what you meant. So for example, if you had bold and italic text, and you had an opening B tag and then an opening I tag, but then you closed the B tag and then closed the I tag, the browser would pretty much forgive you because it could figure out what was going on. In XML, that's illegal. You have to have the tags properly nested and completely inside of each other.